At 18 years old, I glimpsed the truth of this world. You must never reveal yourselves. Abhorrence ran rampant until the mark on my chest awakened. Dark shadows coiled around my body. The script of a happy life with my childhood sweetheart was torn to shreds. Do I pay the price and fall into the abyss, or master the darkness and transcend the gods? My eyes have been feeling off lately. Sometimes, things look like they're covered in a red haze. Blink and it disappears. Blink again and it's back. And when I look at black objects, especially shadows, I get this feeling I can't quite describe. How long have you had these symptoms? About 2 months now. It wasn't this bad at first. What's wrong? Sorry, my eyes must be playing tricks on me. That shape looks exactly like an HP bar from a video game. But he looks so full of energy. How does he only have 18% HP? He's close to death. Do you drink now? I'll beat you right back into your true form. I got distracted. Can't seem to focus, young man. You never mind, open your eyes. Look left, look right. Up and down, nothing serious. All your test results are normal. Just common conjunctivitis. I'll prescribe you some eye drops. Use them for 2 weeks, okay? Excuse me. Coming through. Injured that badly and still has 73% fracture. U3. Internal medicine cases vary a lot, except for those on stretchers or in wheelchairs. Had to make up some bullshit about a holographic projection experience. So what's up with Dr. Zhao? Whatever, he's a doctor, he knows what he's doing. Why treat fasciitis? This is clearly a golden finger arriving. But what's the use of seeing HP bars? Aberrants have been active at night recently. Citizens are advised to avoid going out after dark. Report any anomalies to the Night Watch immediately. To ensure public safety, the Night Watch is about to expand recruitment. Fold you up and stuff you in a flower pot. A century ago, the Abyss Rift suddenly appeared. Aberrants ran rampant. The Great Jew fought for 100 years to build these sanctuaries. It's been almost a year since I transmigrated to Cloud Sea. Thankfully, these are peaceful times. If I'd arrived during the early cataclysm, with my scrawny arms and legs, I'd be dead by now. The city is stable. Plenty of food and clothes. Life is good. I was planning to go home and crash and figure out what's going on with this HP bar. This is a big problem. Time to start panicking. Mommy, this handsome uncle is just standing there like a dummy. Year 100 of the cataclysm. The Night Watch will forever be the solid backbone of all citizens. Our world is getting better and better. Our city is absolutely safe. Yeah, our city seems absolutely safe. Hey buddy, wanna buy some meds? Factory copies identical to the real thing. Imprisoned people. Carefully crafted lies. What did those visions I just saw even mean? What do you want? Buying meds? Meds. This city is full of monsters and you're still trying to sell meds. You think you're some kind of medicine god? Psycho. Wait, kid. If you're not buying, don't mess with my business. You selling miracle oil. Hey, you know your stuff. Of course I've got it. Hey, is this the Night Watch? I want to report someone. A bottle of miracle oil sold for 3,000. Serves him right for getting caught. Who'd have thought there's another side hidden beneath this place? What was that thing at Cherry Garden? A hallucination or my imagination? Forget it, but why does my chest hurt more and more? You... this is what hit me. Ow, ow! Oh, that hurts. Damn it, damn it. I should have checked the contamination department while I was at the hospital. Master, I figured out this HP bar thing. I can see it on any living thing within 30 meters. I can even see my own, and I can turn it off with a thought. My status is full right now. Pretty safe for now. Wait, I went to the hospital not just to check the HP bar, but because shadows look distorted. Where's my shadow? Huh, where'd my shadow go? Okay. I almost thought my shadow was gone. Even if my shadow ran off on its own today, I wouldn't be surprised. I knew it. It's never that simple. Raise hand. Lift leg. Do a social shuffle. Damn, you can even do that. Wow, name Zion. Attribute shadow. Shadow points 1 1. Taste unlock with 10 shadow points. Abilities. Shadow eater, shadow eye. Attribute panel. Your shadow exists because of you. It possesses all your memories. It can carry out any simple command you give. It lacks independent thinking ability and has no physical form. You may attempt to issue exercise commands. Shadow eater. Absorb shadow points from all darkness to strengthen itself. Or decompose inanimate objects to absorb shadow points. Shadow eye, your eyes have undergone unknown changes. You can see the dark side of the world and choose to observe or enter it. No physical form, but can you talk? You have all my memories. Ah, all right. This is my summer homework. Try doing this. Wait, can you even hold a pen? Why do you stop writing? Bullshit about having all my memories. I can do these problems in 2 minutes for fun. It can complete simple commands I give. Then write this from memory. Marry me breaking the heavens. Damn if I have my shadow copybooks and I sell them. I'd be rolling in cash. This has serious potential. But let me finish studying my abilities first. This damn ability doesn't even come with a manual on how to use it. Shadow Eater, whatever. I already tested Shadow Eye at the hospital. I'll just take it one step at a time. Stop copying for now, do some push-ups, let me see. Hey, I said do push-ups. Where do you run off to? Where the hell is my shadow? Hey, where'd you go? Or is this some stealth skill? Went to the dark side of the world to do push-ups and train. Since the system ability description suggests issuing exercise commands, I'll just let it be. I still need to brainstorm a new comic. Oomph. 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 Ah ha ha, Yang Yao, come on. Let me see the setting guide for your new series. Yang Yao, even if you don't want to show me, no need to slam the door, is there? You've been working out? Wait, you didn't use some kind of banned substance. Did you as expected of a night watchman's daughter? Her first reaction isn't shyness, but vigilance. In this world, swallowing foreign objects can get you corrupted and turn you into a monster. She clips my finger, testing my corruption index herself. See, I told you there was nothing wrong. You weren't planning on shooting me. Were you just being cautious? Shadow training in progress. Arm strength +1, shadow training in progress. Constitution +1, shadow training in progress. A shadow trained all night in the dark side. And all those stats are directly reflected onto me. Shadow. Good. But just regular push-ups aren't enough training. You're a mature shadow now. Let's crank up the difficulty from now on. Drop the regular push-ups. We're doing double under jump rope. 1 arm handstand, 2 finger push-ups. A planche push-up, human flag pistol squats. Let's get this fun workout started, haha. Ever since I got my shadow, it's been training for me day and night. I just lie here and gain muscle and power. This is amazing. But after several days, the gain's vitality is still just 1.2 slow. I need to find a way to speed this up. I'll have to go into the world's dark side myself. Ergo. The dark side's door is harder than steel. Can't push it open. So I had to enter through the apartment wall in the real world. But the moment I got in, this 2 meter plus scythe wielding ghost blocked the door and chased me down. Oog, I refused to let that slide. I kept going back over the past few days to fight it head on. Sure, I got beaten black and blue every time, but I managed to chip away 6% of its HP bar. You've been getting into fights these past few days. You don't understand scars are a man's medals. Ouch, ouch. Now you know what pain feels like. By the way, the martial arts exam is in a month, yeah? Yeah, what are you planning? Didn't you want to study music? The policy changed this year. As long as you meet the aptitude requirements, you will have to take the martial arts exam no matter what, and apply for transcendent-related majors. Didn't they used to respect personal choice? The Night Watch Bureau's under more and more pressure. Barring any surprises, I'm definitely taking the martial arts exam. The aptitude test at the start of the semester. All college entrance exam takers have to do it. But last time, I just touched a simple detector and the numbers went haywire. If I actually go to the exam site and they test me with precision instruments, won't the machines go crazy with alarms? Then, dozens of night watchmen raise their guns and riddle me with bullets. In 2 seconds, what do I do then? I need to get my hands on some transcendent world knowledge fast. That detector you gave me last time. What's the principle behind it? Then it be used against a baleful. That's just a simple detector. It can't fend off a baleful. Its only real function is detecting aberrance and transcendence. Hey, your family should have basic knowledge on transcendence and aberrance. Right, let me take a look. Didn't you say you weren't interested in transcendence and plan to take the regular college entrance exam? You just said the martial arts exam is mandatory this year. What if I have talent? Consider it. Getting a head start. And more importantly, I've got some new inspiration. I'm planning to create a manga about transcendence and aberrance. Something epic. Come on, tell me all about it. Alright, so here's the setup. The initial idea is a scrawny kid named Auburn who, after getting bullied at school, gets selected by the Night Watch Bureau, receives a super soldier serum injection, and becomes the mighty Captain Auburn. Until one day, an aberrant pink skull invades the city with a blue cosmic cube. Faithful Sky Yo-Yo, you wouldn't want your secret manga reading to get back to Uncle. Would you shut up and sit still? I'll go grab the materials from my dad's room. After some coaxing and wheedling, I finally got her to bring me to the transcendent materials. Kill aberrants, bear the cost, grow stronger step into transcendence. So becoming a transcendent is this dangerous. If you can't hold on, you might mutate and degenerate into a monster. So the dark side of the world I've been going in and out of is officially called the shadow layer, according to the materials. It's a layer between the world and the abyss. It resets once a month. When it resets, aberrant search visibility inside is only 3 to 5 meters, and it's filled with terrifying corruption. Ordinary people who stay too long become aberrants. Even those above the 4th rank get suppressed inside and are highly susceptible to corruption. So that's what the dark side of the world really is. But why am I fine when I open my shadow eye and go in? It feels as easy as coming home. Oh. There's so much information here. Come over and give me a back rub. Say that again. 3 pages of original art. Ultra HD content, it's a deal. You've gotten a lot stronger. Been working out lately, even got abs. Wanna feel? Who knows how long he was eavesdropping outside the door. Oh no, this is bad. Dad, you've got it wrong. Wrong, I saw it with my own eyes. How can that be wrong? Let the kid explain himself. Dad, no. Uncle Lou, no. Words needed. I'll punish myself with 3 drinks. This is really over now. The future father-in-law is about to draw his blade. What were you two doing when I came back? Looking at materials. Materials on aberrance and transcendence. Did you give them to him? You've got some nerve. Dad, isn't there a recording tape? Plus, I was watching over him the whole time. Nothing's going to happen. You're too spoiled. Do you know why we don't let students get exposed to this stuff early? Not really. The human heart holds evil, and from it darkness is born. Despair can drag a person into the abyss. Some things aren't meant to be revealed to everyone. Not everyone has strong enough willpower. Even a single crack in the mind can give a baleful an opening. That's why before the official martial arts exam, there's a physical and willpower aptitude test to ensure only those qualified and capable touch the transcendent world. The path of transcendence is fraught with danger. Every year someone loses control. If you weren't taking the martial arts exam, I wouldn't recommend you learn any of this. But isn't the exam mandatory? This year, no escaping it. Besides, better to rely on yourself than on others, knowing more can't hurt. Alright, alright. If the sky falls, the tall ones will hold it up. Keep a level head. Hello, yeah, I'm on my way. I've got a mission. Yang Yao Yu, behave yourself. If I catch you again, next time I'll drag you back to the Night Watch Bureau. Uncle Lou got an urgent mission in the shadow layer and rushed off. The mandatory martial arts exam expansion this year. There's definitely something bigger behind it. What worries me more is my shadows training is getting less and less effective. Oh, Why did he come to the immortal realm? Haha.
Ah, ah.
Yeah. Yeah. I acted on impulse. I'm a desk worker. I didn't bring any anti-contamination gear. The contamination here is irreversible. I've forgotten most of my combat skills too. The wristwatch can briefly shield my mind, sending a distress signal. Hope I can hold out until rescue arrives. A Spike Zo 4, walking on all fours, a half-beast form. Where did this scum come from? The gap in size and strength is too huge, overusing transcendent abilities. The contamination is eroding me faster. This tier 1 mid-risk monster is too strong for me in my current state. At 15, my family died to aberrants. At 20, I was forcibly expelled from the combat division, now facing a single tier 1 mid-rank monster. And I'm struggling this badly. No peace, no tranquility. Only retreat after retreat. Scum round 2 starts now. Even after popping the pill, I still can't win. You little bastard, why not stay at the neighborhood gate? Why do you have to come here?
Ah.
Only 3% health left plus the rage from that night shift. When he locked my door and killed me 3 days straight, my blood boiled and I charged in to take him down.
Ah.
His right side is badly wounded. Strike there. Got it. A starved camel is still bigger than a horse. That punch nearly killed me. Damn, he wants to eat the kid to recover health. 18% to any drop in health is fatal now. On aberrant, huh? Keep barking, you mongrel eating people, huh? I'll let you eat this.
Execute.
Hey ya. So this is an aberrant. Compared to the other monsters I saw in the shadow layer these past few days, this one was actually on the weaker side. And yet even so, he had only 20% health left just now. If not for that night watchman fighting to the death to help me, the one dying today would have been me. Suddenly, the map of Great Jew I saw in Uncle Lou's room during the day flashed through my mind. On that incomplete map, the entire south was pitch black. Those 5 red markers were tier 1 strongholds. The rest were just scattered. Insignificant red dots in our city. Yunhai was just one of those faint fireflies. The sun hanging high above the dark side of the world. Transcendence walking on thin ice. A fractured map, some revel in the neon lights, while others scream and fight in the shadows. This is the real Great Jew that most people have no idea exists. Hey kid. 10% to health. With injuries like this, I might still be able to patch myself up. Bro, you're not with the Night Watch. Are you seeing how you struggled with even a tier 1 mid-rank? I'll bear it. It pretty much confirms you're not one of us. I'm not. Just kidding. Which university are you from, kid? Bido Academy, starting sophomore year. Oh, a junior. Nice to meet you. Got a cigarette, kid? Only a smoke-soaked butt, and it's only half of one. You're a stingy one, aren't you? Sometimes I envy you combat track talents. Not like me with my weak aptitude. Even after taking a desperate drug like Yao Wang, I still can't handle a single tier 1 mid-rank. An aberrant. Why did you run into the shadow layer? Damn, I really regret it. I'm a desk worker, I could have just coasted through my shift. Wouldn't that have been a sweet life? But I got carried away and charged in, and now look. Can't get out. Stop talking. Save your strength and wait for rescue. I just want someone to chat with. Hey, if you ever go back to the academy, apologize to Director Zhou for me. Tell him I let down his hopes and thank Director Huang Fu for me too. Tell him to stop being so dramatic in class. All that passing the torch talk every day is so cringe. That should be the night watch. You're saved. Looks like I got lucky. You should go now? The secret that I can freely enter and leave the shadow layer must never be exposed.
I.
Countless people like him charge forward, one after another with mortal bodies. They do transcendent deeds, fighting to the death in shadows no one notices, guarding the city's peace. This is the Night Watch. Watching that night watchman sacrifice himself, it really stinks. If I didn't have this golden finger running into an aberrant like that, I'd have died 100 times over. What hurts is that my phone shattered in the fight. All 20 plus premium license plate numbers I saved are gone. I need to get home fast. Otherwise, this cold wind is gonna give me a fever. Damn, I'm half dead and I still have 50% health. How did that guy with only 10% manage to hold on? Being a night watchman really isn't a job for humans. Where are the eggs? Phone won't connect, can't find them anywhere. I told you to buy eggs, did you go dig them out of a chicken nest? How do you have a key to my place? Uncle Lou asked me to look after you, so he gave me a key. Oh, what happened to you? You're a mess. Went out and got jumped, then came back, Hey, forgot to buy the eggs. What? Where did you actually go? Nowhere, on the way back. Someone tried to rob me, so I stepped in to handle it. Don't look at me like I'm the one who got messed up. That guy got it way worse for me, huh? Ha doesn't hurt. Go back to sleep. With injuries like this, you need to go to a hospital. I'm telling Uncle Lou about this. No, I absolutely can't tell them. I won't let you sit down, I'll put medicine on it for you. Easy. Will you still play hero next time? Swear it. At worst. I'll just take a look from far away. I won't rush in. What are you talking about? I mean, I'll just observe from a distance. I won't recklessly get involved. Baido Guardian Academy Combat Track. Transcendent Arts Track. Hey, wait a minute, bro. You still haven't told me your name. How am I supposed to pass along your message? Luling Race Shadow Phantom Tier 1 mid-rank belongs to the Rift Abyss. Aberrant species can unleash tremendous power within shadows. If it sets its sights on you, watch your back. Kill reward ability Shadow Strike. Shadow point count increased. This aberrant has been recorded. Killing a target records it into the manual. Or do I need to use a Shadow Stone? Too much information, I can't figure it all out. Right now, I'll just set it aside for now. Let's check out the Shadow Breath I just got. Shadow Strike. When you launch an attack from shadows unseen by others, it will be easier to catch the opponent's weakness. The first attack will deal massive damage. Doesn't seem like anything changed. Maybe it's because there's no target here. If I keep standing here, people might think there's a mummy hidden in the corner. Wow. Let's put Shadow Strike aside for now. Let's check the human page. Yongyao attribute, Shadow 14 Shadow points. Rank Stalker can be activated. Possesses Shadow Vision, Shadow Pupils, Shadow Form, and unknown abilities. Killing in the shadows, you are a born assassin. When hidden in shadow, you will be like a fish in water. Walk through darkness, hunt in the dark. Shouldn't it be hunt in the light? Don't think I don't know, these are game lines. This crappy cheat system even plagiarizes game dialogue. Complaints aside, this shadow form lets me merge shadows into myself. Let's see how strong it is. Shadow form. Merge shadows with your body. Enter a special state. In this state, there are no vital spots, even decapitation won't kill you directly, but HP will be reduced by 99%. Your presence will be further suppressed, and you can perfectly blend with shadows. Physical attributes and healing are greatly enhanced. Training in this state yields unexpected gains. No cost to use in a shadow layer. Using it in reality consumes shadow points. Oh, screw this. With only 1% HP left, you think you can save me from that. That said, not dying instantly from decapitation proves this ability is extremely powerful. Let's try it myself. So cold. The dark shadow clings to every inch of skin, yet not the slightest bit suffocating. More comfortable than any fabric. This ability is finally getting interesting. It consumes shadow points over time, can't waste it. Let's look at the can be activated after the rank. You already possess part of this rank's authority, but have not formally awakened it. Upon activation, this rank will fully awaken. No one else can awaken any branch abilities under this rank. It will belong to you alone. This operation carries certain risks. Do you wish to activate? These 4 words are highlighted in red. I have to be cautious. Hey. I haven't even fully selected it yet. Rank activation successful. Obtained rank Slayer. Erupt in the hunt or perish in the hunt. You are a born Slayer. Attacks are guaranteed to deal damage. Except for external constructs like guns, arrows and poison, even gods cannot escape. The Slayer hidden in shadows grows ever more mysterious. The wider your fearsome reputation spreads, the more unexpected gains you will reap. Obtained ability Execute. When prey HP reaches a certain threshold, the HP bar will turn crimson. You can see the instant kill spots on the prey. Attack those spots to trigger Execute and completely annihilate the prey. The Execute threshold is affected by both party strength, abilities, and rank. Holy crap, it's actually an instant kill skill. It's normal for Execute to have limits. No instant kill ability is ever simple. Shadow points went from 8 to 14. This isn't just quantity, it's a field of experience that can continuously grow stronger. Points increased. Rank activated plus Execute skill. Unprecedented power. Forget 10 ghosts. Even 30 Uncle Lees or 80 Zhang Luyaos standing in front of me. I feel like I could take them all out with one punch. Attacks are guaranteed to deal damage. Even gods cannot escape just based on that alone. Activating the rank was absolutely worth it. Where's the so-called risk? Was that warning just to scare me? I searched the whole manual and found no risk. Forget it for now. This little wound would take over a day to heal, even with the special medicine. I was in shadow form for just a few seconds, and the wound has already fully healed. Even a magnifying glass can't find any trace. Healing ability greatly enhanced. This effect is even more exaggerated than I imagined. 24. The relationship between evil robot Nick, Jim Carrey and his grandfather Gerald also. The small wound on my arm has healed. Then this wound on my stomach that nearly cut me open. How far has it healed? Yeah. What exactly happened to Johnny? Yesterday, I saw his post saying he was being a hero. It's military boxing to fight off thugs. Got stabbed 88 times, didn't even blink. Wait, that's not right. When he messaged me privately, he clearly said he ran into a human trafficking ring, took a watermelon knife, and carved his way from one end of the street to the other. Didn't even blink. Don't listen to his nonsense. He was just chased by a wolf dog. A Spike 04. Yeah. Why do you have the key to Johnny's place? His uncle gave it to me. Oh. Come on in. Ah.
Ah. Ah.
Yes. Damn shadow form scabbed over but didn't heal inside. One scratch and it all split open. Yang Yao, are those abs real or fake? You're not secretly taking steroids. Are you? They look pretty real. Did I touch them? Alright. Both of you get out. Yes. You put down the iron, yes. Call Yao Yo. What the hell are you doing in broad daylight? Oh, I just wanted to check how the wound was healing. Wait. The wound is too deep. I scratched it and tore it open again. After they leave, I need to enter the shadow layer and activate shadow form to properly recover. Clumsy fool. Put the stuff down. A perfectly good wound and you had to rip it open yourself. I think a donkey kicked your head. Then you apply the medicine for me? How gently it hurts. Bear with it. I know this medicine. Well, it clearly doesn't hurt that much. What exactly did you do yesterday? Don't tell me about a robbery again. Guess if I believe you. I really did go out to be a hero and do a good deed. Huh, you're full of hot air. Not a single truthful word out of your mouth. What time did Uncle Lou get back yesterday? I didn't. Why the sudden interest? Just thinking. The night watchman's job is pretty tough work during the day. Overtime at night, and it's highly dangerous too. If you pass the marshal exam and study a martial major in the future, would you join the night watch bureau? Don't know. But are there many pretty ladies in the bureau? Shut up. What's the deal with those two? I have no idea. Why did you two suddenly show up? Because you were spinning tales yesterday. We came to see what's really going on with you. Are you okay now? Relax, I'm not dying. You guys should have seen the scene yesterday. I just bought soy sauce and vinegar at the store and was heading home with the bags. Suddenly, this big guy flashed right past me, clutching a bag to his chest. Yang Yao, I need to run to the store anyway. These two shirts are already torn to shreds. I'll toss them for you while I'm at it. Sure, just throw them out. Then 80 big guys charged out of the woods. I swung my blade with Liang Yun, Chong Chui Chong, Gong Ping, and the paladins. Three blade, eightfold, divine fist. These big shots, what do they need? Just curse, whatever they curse, right? That's about enough. Hey, are you mad? You're mad. Oh. Oh. Shadow Eye. Shadow form. This feeling like someone who's lived in heavy industrial pollution, suddenly stepping onto the open prairie. Every breath of air is fresh and sweet. Each inhale sends a faint current through the body, tingling numbness all over. Shadow form doesn't just block the pollution. My whole body is greedily absorbing the energy here. For others, this is a forbidden zone fraught with danger. But for me, hell yeah, entering the shadow layer feels as comfy as coming home. After resting all night with the medicine last night, my HP recovered to 60%. I plan to lie low for a few days, but then I found that in shadow form, the pain is actually dulled quite a bit. Plus my whole body feels cool and refreshing. Pretty damn comfortable. Now I can't sit still at all. A normal person couldn't do this move. Couldn't even hold the position. But now I do it like it's nothing. 1 every 5 seconds, 12 a minute. That's 720 an hour, half an hour in, and I'm not even tired. The room's too small though. Time to train it in the neighborhood square. First time I found exercise this addictive. Decided 2,000 sets of hellish crunches, here I come. Have you found the cause of the Shadow Layer riot? Reporting Patrol Chief Low. This riot covers an extremely wide area. Pollution readings have spiked. Squads B3 and B7 in the North and South districts, respectively, have discovered traces of suspected rifts. The riot is concentrated mainly in residential areas. What's worse, surveillance shows a giant hand reaching straight out of the shadows, dragging ordinary people into the shadow layer. For cases, so far traces suspected to be abyss rifts, still confirming the exact locations. If a pureblood aberrant breaks out of the abyss, the consequences would be unthinkable. Right now it's only a suspicion. The abyss rift could open at any moment. Any moment. We've been ready for battle all along. Don't look so glum, like the sky's about to fall. Continue. Come in, Patrol Chief Lu. The recon team has compiled a list of newly discovered aberrants. I'll leave it here for you. Good, thanks for the hard work. Exercising like crazy and even salutes. The observation log says this thing is pitch black all over, looking exactly like a shadow. Probably slipped in a residential compound by accident. And it never seems to tire. Obsessed with working out. Grabs any equipment and trains hard. Not only is its aggression extremely low, when a night watchman got close to observe, it actually stopped and saluted the recon officer. Huh. 10 days till New Year and the shadow layer picks this moment to act up. The whole bureau's swamped. Why is this cigarette sweet banana? Flavored candy cigarette, that little brat? Kong Yao. I've got real cigarettes here. Want one? And you, why don't you knock before coming in? Have one of these?
Humph.
I'll pass. Afraid of getting lung cancer, huh? Didn't think you'd care about that. Stop teasing me. So what brings you here all of a sudden? Notice came down from above. The martial exam's been moved up again. Moved up again. That's way too rushed. Check the computer yourself. Decided what direction your girl will apply for. Martial arts or transcendent liberal arts. Haven't decided yet. Wait until she finishes her aptitude test. Don't just talk about me. What about your boy? You planning to have him apply for spirit arts, aberrant studies, or transcendent human biology? None of them. Don't tell me you're having him study transcendent liberal arts. I'm putting him in regular liberal arts. Are you kidding me? He hasn't even taken the aptitude test yet. How do you know he's not suited for a transcendent major? My mistake. You take your time with the paperwork. I'm heading out for a stroll. Hey, come back and explain yourself. Look, a spider appears before us. Spiders are packed with protein, several times more than rice at the same weight. Spider meat is tender and delicious, bursting with juices. First sear the surface hairs with intense flame, and the defuzzing is done with ease. Take a bite. The texture is neither beef nor lamb. So what is it? Why, spider meat, of course. With his HP bar at 64%, I thought he croaked. Seems the Night Watch Bureau has loosened ETC restrictions on shadow layer videos. I just registered a Douyin account, posted a few clips of scenery, and they got approved with likes. This is definitely an opportunity. Name Zhang Yao. Remaining lifespan 100 hours. A hunter either erupts in a hunt or perishes in it. No hunt, no life. Only endless hunting sustains existence. Savor every hunt. Even if the flesh perishes, you will exist in another form. Life and death are the hunter's domain. Perhaps you will find immortality in the endless hunt. What the hell, this is some risk. When I awakened a few days ago, I had only 7 or 8 days left, nearly blacked out on the spot. After all that struggle, I'm down to my last 100 hours. If I can't kill an aberrant to extend my life, I'll have to go beg greedy Uncle Lee to hunt a few weak aberrants and spare my sorry life. And that line highlighted in red. Even if the flesh perishes, you will exist in another form. It's not going to turn me into a ghost, is it, rather than dwell on unanswerable questions? Better to kill that giant spider and stay alive. A hunter needs to spread their fearsome name, so I'll film it and post it online. The phone is an encrypted internal device Uncle Lee got for me. No risk of exposing my real identity. Aberrants have plenty of coins. I'm the one who decides what's real. Hey everyone, I'm Xiaoqiang, a giant aberrant spider, just me alone. This is perfect. 10 meters, 9 meters, 8 meters. It hasn't noticed me, but this is the first time my shadow breath ability truly activated. The red light is the weakness my shadow breath detected. The strongest red glow is on the head. The second strongest is on the tail. Best to smash the head in one hit. The size difference is too great. The head is too high. Hard to land a single clean hit, since the most lethal spot is hard to reach. I'll target a different part. It sensed the cold, but it still couldn't find me. Search you from crown to tailbone. I'll give you a thorough look.
Ah.
Shadow Strike is a natural assassin's art. No need to fight it head on. Since the hunter's rank has lit up, might as well play this hunt seriously. The hunt begins. My parents pulled strings to get me a spot in the preliminary test. Several with millions of likes. The platform must be pushing them. What the heck? What is this garbage I'm seeing? The style is dark and cold. The voice acting and music are top-notch. Is this a blockbuster movie? My name is... I'm from the northern capital. Whoa, holy crap. Oh my god. What in the world is this? Jump straight down from the 6th floor without a scratch, and completely silent. So this is the gap between transcendence and ordinary people. That's a huge spider even through the screen. Those patterns make my heart tighten. A shadow pattern spider, an ancient demon breed. Midi tier first rank. A rift aberrant from the abyss. The patterns on its body emit psychic corruption. Low tier beings can't look at it for long. Damn, where did he go? Even the camera equipment can't capture him slipping into the shadows. How is he doing this? Blade sinks into flesh, blood splatters. This is definitely not special effects. The giant spider had the absolute size advantage, yet it was toyed with completely. And now, time to feed. The hunt is over. This pro actually has some serious skills. How did this bloody mess even pass review? Truly the king of passing censorship, compared to those singing and dancing pretty boys. A lone hunter taking down an aberrant. Like, this is what real fans should be watching. Follow, I must follow. Where else can you find a blogger this cool and this extra? Shadow pattern spider mid-tier. First rank ancient demon breed. The denser the pattern lines, the stronger the psychic corruption abilities. Acid spit webbing. Bone corruption killing blow cost. Sensory chaos reward shadow silk ability unlocked. Ability obtained shadow silk. Shadow points increase aberrant recorded cost waived. Looks like posting videos was the right call. Hunting an aberrant extends my lifespan. Posting videos spreads my fearsome name. Following this path, I can not only survive, but also rank up my hunter status. The spider and I are both mid-tier. First rank and its HP was even higher than mine. Don't let the slick editing fool you. In reality, I hit and run. Strike and vanish. Get hit too many times and I can't take it either. The video looks flashy, propped up by editing, voiceovers and music. I crafted a persona for myself, you the amnesiac assassin. As for unlocking new abilities on screen, the audience will just fill in the blanks. I've truly mastered the internet game. The new ability I gained from devouring that giant spider. Shadow Silk lets me condense shadows into solid projectiles. If I wanted to, I could even pull off a Spider-Man cameo. Name Kang Yao. Remaining lifespan 7 days. Killing the giant spider added 3 days. Time is still tight, but enough to hunt down another aberrant. Hunter's Mark. You can see prey HP bars and mark your targets. Hunting raises your notoriety and unlocks certain authorities. Mark prey reveals weaknesses more easily. Marked targets will experience heart palpitations, fear and other negative states. Single target short duration. The mark can only exist for 1 second. This ability may expose your position, startling the prey. Use hunting with caution. Hunting a marked target grants agility and strength boosts. Successful hunt, a certain attribute will be enhanced. Hunting costs nothing. Kill the prey within the 1-second mark window. The short video blew up the audiences, all boosted my fearsome name. I even unlocked 2 authorities. Mark and hunt. Earn traffic. Raise my reputation, unlock abilities. Run this whole loop and my power will skyrocket in no time. Ow, that hurts. Easy, easy. Why can't you just stay home? Who did you go fight this time? I was out being a hero. You wouldn't understand. So don't talk, oh you understand. Out fighting every single day. If you keep this up, I'm really telling Uncle Lee, relax if I can't win. I can always run. I know what I'm doing.
Humph.
Hey, my name is Yu. What are you looking at? Yu. The trending topics these days are all about aberrant classifications, the shadow layer stuff like that. Didn't they say transcendent knowledge wasn't meant for the public? What you can see now is just the basics. It's almost 100 years since the cataclysm. Policies have shifted quite a bit this year. Aren't you curious about transcendence? I suggest you check out this blogger. His videos show real combat. Hunts against aberrants in the shadow layer. Pretty interesting stuff. Anyway, he's really impressive. Yang Yao, you think I could record some videos and post them too? What if I go viral? What would you even record? Dancing in the shadow layer. Get out of here. Then I make videos explaining transcendent stuff and your little bit of research compared to the experienced Night Watchman seniors. All those injuries on you. They weren't from running your mouth, were they? Hey, I was joking. I really wonder how someone as serious as Uncle Lee is someone like you. Oh, New Year's is coming up the day after tomorrow. I'm going shopping for New Year goods. You coming. Young Luyao would remember to keep it tight. But it wouldn't stop me from moving. These injuries would heal. After a few training sessions in the shadow layer. But we see each other every day. There's no hiding these wounds from him. It's not like I can just disappear into the shadow layer. For 2 or 3 days, he didn't ask further, and I couldn't be bothered to explain. The moment I opened the comment section, it was absolute chaos. A bunch of people tagged a blogger named Dito, claiming my video was proven to be fake. Some were even directly cursing at me, telling me to come out and face the music. What's going on? Doctor, he prescribed the medicine right away. Hey everyone, I'm Ditto. Today we ain't reviewing restaurants. We're going to expose some fakes. Y'all have seen this video, right? Some game, some aberrant. Is he really that an assassin with amnesia? Take a look for yourselves. Does this make any sense? Does this video look real to you? This guy's food reviews only ever say one thing. Now that's what I call Didao. Somehow he racked up 1 million followers, and now he dares to come after me. Frame extraction, new layers, bun tool selection, feather blur. Every render is backed by evidence. An auxiliary member of the Night Watch. Certified proof I ain't that skilled. Couldn't be a full-fledged Night Watchman. But hunting an aberrant in the shadow layer, that's nothing to me. The aberrants I killed in my youth won't say 1,000 or 800, but a few dozen at least. I can tell at a glance who's a real transcendent and who's a fake clown these days. Of all the trends to leech off, you pick the Night Watchman. Can you afford that? I advise some folks to watch themselves. The comments, a third cursing Didao, a third cursing me, the rest just grabbing popcorn. Back when I drew comics, fellow artists trashed me. Now I edit short videos and get called out for faking it and chasing clout. I've truly mastered the internet game. Call me out, whatever. I don't care. Only when the tide recedes do you see who's swimming naked. My lifespan keeps draining. The hunter's deadly fate still needs to rise. No time for him, time to hunt the next aberrant. Mashtaga before that. This round, call it self-sabotage. Cell phone cleanup hype up. One full package all arranged. Done. Now find the next target. With last time's experience. I adjusted my position on purpose to make sure I record everything. The shadow layer periodically undergoes a cyclical reset tide. New aberrant surging numbers. The days I awakened my ability were right at the start. Aberrants everywhere, but as the tide recedes. Finding a target with the right strength isn't easy. That first tier mid-risk aberrant nearly cost me half my life. Something stronger could literally dangle me by one hand. Another ghost spirit can't see it clearly. Good thing my strength's improved. Get closer, check it out. Then decide. His video captions come in 2 types. Smaller than the first muscular, and aberrant unlike before. But faster, lighter. Like a fierce hunter. Now this is a ghost. It's waiting by the tree for prey. Running into me, your bad luck with an HP bar that obvious? What's the point of hiding? If I'm careful enough, I can try. Shadow strike, find the weak point.
Abdomen.
First hit goes there. 15 meters sharp senses. Too bad you can't spot me. The coins fully turned into a long blade. Now the last one only had a sickle attached. This is practically its final form. But why does this ghost feel so familiar? Forget it, the hunt comes first. The mark brings deadly threat and fear. But you're too late. So strong-gutted and still counter-attacking. Such a fast blade, that nagging sense of familiarity is growing. Does this aberrant have mind-affecting powers? In just seconds, it's taken 40% of my HP. This is a high attack, high agility assassin with low HP. Lost my steel staff. I'm too passive. I can't block these twin long blades at all. Here's my chance.
Oh,
Only 25% left, almost over. No. Something's very wrong. That familiarity isn't a mental effect. I've definitely seen this face before. You're that night watchman. Linmo, how did you become this transcendent, easily turning into an aberrant after death? So they drained all their power before dying. I clearly saw him swallow the pill myself. His HP hit 0 and he was taken away. It's been less than a week. How did he end up like this? Stop the info before it was normal enough. But this lifespan, I've only got 7 days left to live. Yeah, right. It's not like I look like I'd last much longer anyway. Worst case, the lifespan runs out and I drop dead on the spot anyway. First kill of tier 1 low rank all by myself. A few more days, search for over an hour. East District 1's too well policed. Couldn't even find a weak aberrant. No choice, gotta check other districts. Took the Metro Loop line to East District 2. This is the edge of the sea of clouds. Chemical plants and abandoned buildings everywhere. Those claws and that barbed tail. If they sink into flesh, they tear out a huge chunk in one go. Not at full strength. Over 30 meters away, just enough to see its HP bar. Jackpot. Its HP is already critically low. If I land a sneak attack, I might actually win this. So sharp. Where do you run off to now? Hey, Uncle Lee, Dad. See, I told you he was over here. Dad, you talking bad about me again. Why are you off work so early today? Nothing much at the bureau. So I figured I'd leave early. Rare chance to gather together. Let's go to a restaurant and have a good meal. No need, right? I've already halfway done cooking. Then let's do it another day. Today is a good chance to taste Yao Yao's cooking. This kind of opportunity is rare. Guess I have Xiao Yu to thank for it, Uncle Lee. Xiao Yu, he's not here, who knows? Maybe went out to play, that's really irresponsible. Going out to play himself. And leaving you home to cook food for him. Food. What deliciousness did Yao Yao make for me today? Let big bro take a look, feeling good today. So I got you your favorite lollipops. You have no idea. I got chased by a big wolf dog in the hallway. Almost got bitten to death. Why do you send me so many messages? You miss me or something? Something's off. There's someone sitting on the living room couch. Call Yao. I really did get chased by a dog. Sprinted all the way, so alright. Rare chance to eat together today. No downer talk fighting. Young folks all fight. If you don't fight, are you even young? Competing over a girl showing off for a crush. I get it. That girl from last time, what was her name again? Wearing a little skirt. I saw you walking side by side with her myself. You sure? No, Uncle Lo. You gotta hear me out, right? That's the name. That girl's really pretty. So delicate, fair, and clean. Nice figure too. And her figure's graceful too. If I'd had a girl like this when I was young, I'd have taken a beating for her too. What are you waiting for? Raise a glass to your Uncle Lou. Come on, Uncle Lo. Let me pour you one. Here's to your success. Haha, Uncle Lou. A toast to you. Come on, Uncle Lou. Have some food. You're always out and about. So it's rare you get to taste Yao Yao's cooking. Hey, Yao Yao. You cook at home a lot, don't you? Otherwise, how do you get so good?
Oh,
Uncle Lee, would you like a drink? No, you've awakened your ability. Whoa, what awakening? I tried to hide it. How did Uncle Lee see through it? At a glance, I've been a night watchman for 20 years, huh? Uncle Lee, when did you awaken? About half a month ago. How did you awaken? Uncle Lee, you're interrogating me like a criminal. No need to be so tense, come sit down. How did you awaken? I'm not really sure. It just happened. A natural awakening, then that's not common. But a few pop up every year. Uncle Lee, I've been keeping an eye on your situation. Anyone found with transcendent potential? This year, unless their willpower or aptitude is truly unacceptable, is required to take the martial exam. Yeah. Told me so. What are you thinking? What do you mean, what am I thinking? The Night Watch Bureau's been under a lot of pressure lately. Casualties climb every year. I can pull some strings for you. Get you out of the martial exam. Don't you like drawing comics? Pick any of the major academies. Want the art department? Fine. Any other major? No problem either. Any of the major academies. Any major you want. What exactly is Uncle Lee's position at the bureau? Then I skip school and just get the diploma? Go to Lingdong Academy, good learning atmosphere there. No. What, you want to switch to the combat track? I still want to try to become a transcendent. No, this one's settled. You listen to me, no. Uncle Lai, if you pull strings for me, I'll report you to the Night Watch Bureau. I'm not joking. The transcendent world is far more dangerous than you imagine. Just focus on your studies. If anything comes up, I can look out for you. Uncle Lee, I'm serious too. Danger is everywhere. Besides, you can't watch over me forever, right? Fine. Once you truly understand what it means, I'd like to see if you still regret it. Anyway, if you change your mind before junior year, come find me anytime. Uncle Lee, what is it? Last time I read that. Transcendents, before dying, must exhaust their power to prevent aberration. Is there a chance that the person is already dead? Power fully spent, but they still turn into an aberrant? Of course, special abilities or external interference could both produce the scenario you described. Oh, okay. Why do you ask? Nothing, just curious. If you choose the martial exam, you'll face this sooner or later. Get some rest and stop getting into fights. Oh, right. Forgot to tell you, the martial exam's been moved up this year. Testing starts right after New Year, be prepared. The exam being early doesn't matter much, but a transcendent dying and becoming an aberrant could be a special ability or external interference. Linmo was clearly taken away by the Night Watchman. Even with a special ability, it shouldn't have turned and escaped. Oh. Could someone have tampered with things behind the scenes? Or did I misidentify it? But that bizarre form, the way it reacted when it saw me. If it really was Linmo, there's definitely more to this than meets the eye. The aberrant hunting video was trending, everyone praising it. But then that food vlogger dropped his so-called receipts video, and the whole tide turned. Once the receipts dropped, Shoyu's followers plummeted from 1 million to 600k. I can't outshout this many haters alone. Could you really be faking it? Why else hasn't he posted a single clarification video? Oh, new upload. This can't be a publicity stunt, right? Hunt or die. This is not an apology. Now, that's an opening. The background isn't blurred this time. That's thousands of feet in the air. Bro isn't actually going to jump, is he? Oh, an ordinary person jumping from there would be paced on impact. The immersion is too real, my heart's racing. What, that building's at least 30 meters away. No way he can just fly across. Ah, incredible. No trace of VFX, no editing cuts. So this is a transcendent. This hidden thread is the new ability I unlocked from hunting that spider.
Stalker. A lowly aberrant.
Blood lineage.
Upper tier 1.
The pressure is overwhelming. Last time, people ragged on the spider video's editing. This time, he's just charging straight in. Got a new ability too. Oh no, wait, watch your back. Second stalker appeared and Xiaoyu has no idea it moved. This thing's a natural-born apex predator. Damn it, why cut off there? I'm sweating all over. Let's see what the comments say. Still trying to debunk. I'll watch you scrape for clout and see what nonsense you spin next. Oh ho, pretty fast turnaround. A whole circus of monkeys. Fake transcendent talking out his ass every day. Hey everyone, D-Dao here. Stalker upper tier 1, huh? Sounds convincing enough, but folks, take a closer look. The wounds. The blood, the shattered right leg. claims to be upper tier 1, but beat up like this, I doubt it's even mid tier 1. You can't pick soft targets this shamelessly, easy pickings. Just throw a punch and done. That old bastard actually has a point. It really was in rough shape. That's exactly why I picked it as my target. Secondly, the guy in the video, sure he looks cool, but his fighting style is pure amateur brawling. Any transcendent with real combat experience would never fight so recklessly. Can't argue with that. I've only been in 3 fights total. I just use whatever works. To outsiders, it looks flashy, but to experts, it's all openings and wasted motion, shrouded in shadow the whole time. Afraid to show his face, officials wouldn't promote something like this. My guess is this is some fresh transcendent, using every trick to farm views. The power shown this time is real enough. Xiao Yu's whole persona is the amnesia assassin. His receipts aren't hitting as hard this time. Whatever. Getting stronger is what really matters. You're the weak one. The Stalker is a first-tier upper-level creature. The successful hunt added nearly 10 days to my lifespan. Well, that's a relief. I might actually survive to see the Spring Festival this year. I also gained 2 new abilities, Shadow Claw Form and Shadow Walking. Shadow points are both energy and experience. Shadow threads cost about 3 points. Entering the shadow layer costs 1 point. In shadow form, if I stand in direct sunlight, the points drain almost by the second. But in the shade, the drain is much slower. 32 shadow points. I can already control these powers on a basic level. After school starts the aptitude test. We'll let talented students undergo their initial awakening. A normal, freshly awakened student has roughly 1 to 3 shadow points. I have 32. The strength I'd show would be absurdly flashy. Being too flashy might attract unwanted attention. Logically, my best move would be to keep a low profile. Low profile, no. I'm going all out. My uncle's a big shot in the night. Watch with backup, like that. What do I have to fear? Show off hard. We said we were coming out for New Year shopping, but we've been wandering for a whole morning just looking at clothes. The worst part is they're just looking, not buying. We'd be better off grabbing stuff and heading back. If I keep wasting my life like this, I won't have many days left. It's the new year. Don't make jokes like that. It's bad luck. Come on, let's get lunch. What are we eating? There's a new salad place nearby. Want to try it? I walked around with you all morning and lunch is just salad. You want the horse to run, but you only feed it grass. No way I refuse. Oh. Kong Yao. This is that place you said was perfect for students. I've been getting into fights a lot lately. My ki and blood are depleted. I need to replenish. Forget what I said before. Give me one of everything else on the menu. And bring me the biggest oysters you have, fresh ones, Chang Yao. I've been eating a lot lately. You think that's what I meant. Don't worry. We'll pack up whatever's left and take it home. Here, Yao Yao, eat. Get lost, I can feed myself. The school notice from this morning. You all got it right. Yeah, got it. When old Lu was 7, he got haunted by some kind of imp. It left him with an illness and some heavy psychological scars. He just wants to live a quiet life. All right, let's toast. Kwa Yao. Are you taking the martial exam? That I'll have to see how things go. You mean you want to see where school beauty Yuju goes right? Didn't you tell me before that girls from Yuju have long legs? Pale and shut up, you traitor. You should change your name to traitor. Martial exam, what martial exam? I doubt you'd even pass the willpower test. That's the contamination alarm. An aberrant has gotten into the mall. You idiot. Still grabbing your bag, run. Your life matters more. Oh, right. An old friend. A drifter. What are you standing there for? Run. This is impossible. The mall should have protective measures nearby. How did an aberrant get in? Too late to worry about that. Now just get out first.
Ah.
Revive mother. It's going up. Help, help. Watch out. Parts of this mall have been dragged into the shadow layer. Damn it, this is insane. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. The night watchmen are nearby. They'll be here soon. If we were in the real world, the night watch could get here fast. But this is the shadow layer. No driving. No elevators. By the time backup arrives, who knows how many will be dead. My leg hurts so much. Bear with it. Chew the painkillers directly. Why did it suddenly get dark? We're in serious danger. The ground is collapsing a second time. Everyone watch out. Chin Xingxin Lu Yuji. You, hey, I'm here. Where are you guys? I can't see anything. Zhang where's Zhang Yu? On Aberrant. An Aberrant got into the mall. What is this? It's not paint, it's blood. I'm done for...
Ah,
The hunt below begins. Eagle claw form. After getting beaten down so many times, the stalkers finally get a win. Little thing. Let me send you to meet your maker. No worries, plenty of time. Good together, that's exactly 200% oily. You're the oily one, barring surprises, yes.
die.
Drifters with high attack and high agility. One is already a pain 3 at once is even worse. Can't stall any longer. This one's low on health and knows how to dodge. It won't engage head on. Zhang Yu's HP reduced by 5%. Zhang Yu's HP reduced by 7%. If it drops below 50% again, Su Yu's sure completely hopeless. I've been waiting for you. Mark activate after the dread cry spreads. Negative effects, like palpitations and fear on the prey, are extended to 3 seconds, huh? 3 seconds. Enough. Once a second. Target 2's HP 40% down to 25%. Target 2's HP 25% down to 60%. Target 2's HP 66% down to 7%. Execute.
Ah,
Unsuccessful. Shadow form has been strengthened. When using this ability, shadow point consumption in the real world is reduced, and in the shadow layer, you can constantly draw on darkness to replenish shadow points. It also increases your healing rate in this form. Your pressure is far more intense. It can make prey feel dread, making them more likely to show openings. Your comprehension of hunting techniques is greatly enhanced. Keep hunting. It will make you stronger. Three drifters surrounded me. I had to take a blade wound just to get that kill.
oh,
From now on, I can auto-regen mana and HP in the shadow layer. Plus, I can slap a fear buff on my prey. Even my learning speed for hunting techniques is doubled.
this feeling.
I finally don't look like that blob of shadow from Conan. You two little bastards. There's light in the shadow layer. That firelight, something's off. It's also way too gentle. Even I want to dive into it. Is that a night watchman's ability? It's gone. One of us. Who might you be? My name is you. Until we meet again. I know this. He's been trending on short video platforms lately. His ability should be a branch of the Shadow Walker. He can move through shadows. His strength isn't that impressive. Probably somewhere between mid and upper tier 1, moving through shadows. Looking at it now, might be more than tier 1.
Stop.
Cut the chatter. Focus on the rescue, get everyone evacuated. Reading all those files won't help. I've never truly stepped into the transcendent realm, never experienced blades and blood. Too many people and the floor collapsed, without a strong light source. Searching is impossible. This is what the transcendent world really looks like. Where's Zhang Yu? I don't remember anyone being pinned here before. Zhang Yu, get up, I feel really tight in my chest. Can't catch my breath. Let me try to pull you out. Why did you come out so easily? Seems like I could get out on my own. You're bleeding a lot from the debris. It's nothing. Everyone, please rest assured. The rescue team will arrive shortly. Don't panic. Entering and exiting the shadow layer requires going through entry points. The Night Watch is now arranging everyone's departure. The nearest exit should be close by. What are you staring at? Let's go. All units stand down. Oh, you did that on purpose. Didn't you, Yao Yao? I'm scared. Yeah. I'm afraid. It was terrifying. One had a big blade and a gnarly mouth. Another had 6 eyes and another had 4 eyes. They looked like ghosts and they were so fast, like one swing could cut me down. Wait, weren't you scared? How come you described it so vividly? Name Zhang Yu. Age 18. This incident has had quite an impact. Following standard procedure, those who experience the event must undergo psychological counseling. From the Night Watch, the treatment lasts about a month, and during this period, if you take the unproctored assessment, your willpower aptitude test results will drop significantly. Oh, come on. The martial exam is in just over 10 days. Isn't this forcing me to pull strings? I think my mental health is pretty solid. Can I skip the treatment? Aberrant contamination is insidious and dangerous. By the time it erupts, it's often too late. Undergoing treatment is mandatory and non-negotiable. Don't worry, there are many precedents in past years. The Night Watch has policies for this. That is early testing. Contact your guardians to sign an early testing consent form. Take the early test at the Night Watch. Scores are entered into the system, same as the normal testing process. The equipment is identical, fair, open, and transparent. The Night Watch also guarantees safety. You can contact your family now to inform them. My guardian is my uncle. He works at the Night Watch. Mem, please state your uncle's name and which district's Night Watch. He's with Li Shuang Wang clerical staff. He said he works at the headquarters. Should be East District 1. Li Xiu Wang. Only with the wood radical. The one with the 3 water dots. Forget it, I'll write it for you. Clerical staff. Yeah, my uncle always told me he's clerical. Is there a problem? My uncle went in. Well, the executor isn't exactly clerical. I'll contact him for you right away. Okay, thank you. Liu Qiang isn't here, probably still getting treated for a fracture. Everyone rest here for now. Feel free to ask any night watchman for help if you have questions.
Yao Yao.
You're here, Xiao Dai. Keep going. So what happened next with you? Then I saw his expression, like he was about to keep fighting those 2 aberrants. But then the night watchman arrived. He gave a bow, leapt backward, and his figure slowly faded into the air. He looks familiar. Isn't that the girl I saved? Almost didn't recognize her. Vanished completely. Yeah, like he turned invisible. I saw him disappear with my own eyes. It was amazing. Thanks to you. Otherwise, by the time the night watch arrived, the casualties would have been much higher. Yeah, true.
Who?
Peers bond fast and they're both fans of you. I can't even get a word in. But this you guy feels a bit weird. What do you mean? I can't quite put it into words. Zhongyu, what's wrong? You seem really tense. Nothing, just suddenly remembered the physical and aptitude test, feeling a bit nervous. Don't be nervous. The physical and aptitude test follows the same process as normal. It's very safe, there's no pain during the test. Tell me more, what's there to tell? You'll find out when you get there. Yao Yao. Dad. Are you okay? I'm fine. Come out with me first, and Zhongyu too. Shin Xingxin, your parents are here. They're outside. Come out with us too. Any discomfort anywhere? No. We've received initial treatment. I'm fine too. Just hungry. I'll have someone bring you some food in a bit. I was on a mission. Came as soon as I got the news. Glad nothing happened, Dad. Is this incident really serious? Very serious. First time in history that such a large area was dragged into the shadow layer. Casualty numbers are still being counted, but that's none of your concern anymore. Next, prepare for the aptitude test. Do your best. Of course, aptitude tests are up to fate. No amount of effort changes that. Keep a level head, Dad, at a time like this. Don't say such discouraging things. All right. Let me give you a quick rundown. The test has two parts. First, the ability test. Second, the willpower test. The ability test is also called the initial awakening. Students will be exposed to contamination to initially awaken their abilities. Then comes the willpower aptitude test. This test is quite special. It measures something invisible and untouchable, the spirit and will. Some can endure the pain of a severed arm, yet still fail the aptitude test. Some are always joking around, yet might possess top-tier aptitude. Willpower isn't just the ability to endure pain. It also includes the conviction to do good, resistance to evil thoughts, endurance against corruption. In short, it's a very complex metric. Uncle Lou, let me ask, do one's values affect the willpower test? They do. Upright values don't boost the result much. After all, no one in this world is a saint. Everyone harbors some dark thoughts now and then. But if your mind is filled with vileness, filth, and other negative thoughts, your test result will be extremely low. Why evil thoughts drag a person into the abyss? Extreme negative emotions are themselves a form of corruption, accumulated over time. They're even more insidious than aberrant corruption, and far more deeply rooted. So vent any negative emotions promptly. Bottling them up will only crush you. Hey, what are you thinking about? Any other questions? No, that's all. Alright, your Uncle Lee is out on a mission. He probably won't make it back. I'll help you input the early test information into the system. Sorry for the trouble, Uncle Lou. No problem, head back now. Someone will come get you for the test shortly. You're back. Your family hasn't arrived yet. My parents run a business. They just left for Hai'an a couple days ago. Can't make it. Just got off the phone with them, signed remotely. Heh. Zhongyu. It's amazing. After spraying this on my leg, guess what happened? Hey, the pain's gone. This idiot, I really want to cover his mouth. I heard we're doing the aptitude test soon. I'm a bit nervous. What do I do? Didn't you say you weren't planning to get involved in all this? But what if maybe I'm a once-in-a-million genius? The night watch can't function without me. The person running our test is here. Shoyu here. Liu Yao here. Everyone probably knows why we're gathered here and what's about to happen. There are a few things to note. I'll go over them with you in advance. Early awakening is divided into two parts. The ability rating you're all more concerned about will be assessed on development, potential destructive power, cost of use, etc., and classified into lower, middle, upper, and supreme ranks. As for abilities, decades ago, there was also a classification system. But later, as transcendent paths were explored and the power system refined, that classification was gradually abolished. The judgment of transcendent abilities, honestly, isn't as absolute as everyone imagines. As long as your willpower is strong enough, even the weakest ability can turn the tables. Conversely, no matter how high your ability rating, if your willpower aptitude doesn't measure up, you'll only end up in a desk job. The willpower aptitude tiers aren't complicated either. Tiers 1 through 6 correspond to white, green, blue, purple, red, and the rarest orange. Are you playing an MMO or what? Haha. No need to memorize the colors. Just remember the tiers. These tiers also represent your potential on the transcendent path. For example, a tier 3 aptitude, in the vast majority of cases, will never reach tier 4 in a lifetime. In previous years, tier 1 aptitudes weren't allowed to take the martial exam. This year, the rules have changed. As long as you have tier 1 white aptitude, you can participate in the martial exam, though limited to transcendent liberal arts programs. That's about it. If there are no questions, follow me. When your name is called, come with me. 풍수이 코하. That's a rock. So this is Transcendent Awakening, a bit nervous. Alright, next Li Yu Qiang. Please proceed to the Awakening Chamber. It's my turn already. I'll push you out. How'd it go? No willpower aptitude, can't even apply for Transcendent Liberal Arts. I'll wait for you guys in the rest area. Don't worry, I probably don't have an aptitude either. I'll be there to keep you company soon. Hey, does it hurt? Jen, they give anesthesia, it doesn't hurt, but the feeling isn't pleasant. Pushing a wheelchair while blindfolded. Nothing's gonna go wrong, right? Yanji has transcendent aptitude. The one who longed for it has no aptitude and will never touch the transcendent in this life. The one who resisted it has aptitude instead, about to step into a new world. Truly a twist of fate. And me, what will I be? Next, Zhangyu, my turn. There are only 6 tiers in total. His result should be pretty good. Where did Slayer and Stalker come from? Did I always have them, or did the manual just give them to me? The ability test is manageable for now. What I'm really unsure about is the willpower test. Kang Yao. So tiring. You think it's easy, hurry in. Good luck, I'll be watching from the rest area. Zhongyu. Yes. Let me verify your identity. Hello, no issues. Good. Have you awakened any abilities? Yes, I have. Drink this. Awakened. My uncle is Shuigun. He said I awakened naturally. Alright, drink this and wait 15 seconds. This price is actually pretty sweet. How does it feel? Tastes pretty good. I meant how your body feels. Alright. My lower abdomen feels warm. My hands and feet too, good. I won't pry into your abilities. Have Patrolman Lee log them into the system later. Thank you so much for your help. Put this on. Next, your eyes will be covered, sealing the 5 senses to assist with the willpower aptitude test. Understood. Didn't you see anything? No, I can't. My brain is giving the command, but I can barely feel my arms moving. No wonder the people before walked so strangely. Alright, stop swinging your arms. Okay, so my arms are actually moving. Relax and follow me. Keep walking forward, don't worry about direction. Walk wherever you think is forward. You've already awakened your ability. You might experience precession as you walk. Ignore it and keep going, your body will gradually adapt. We'll be observing from the control zone. The wristband will record your physical condition. When you feel you can't go any further, that means you've reached your limit, the test ends. Now go. The sensory seal alone is enough to test the weak-minded. Whoa, interesting. Can't feel my limbs. But moving doesn't take any effort. It's like someone else is dancing amazing. Student Changyu, please move forward, complete the test. Wait, the footsteps I hear don't match my own pace. Sometimes a step ahead, sometimes a step behind. The last one was 5 meters to my left. The next is 10 meters to my right. It's like countless footsteps in the dark. They're closing in on me. No wonder those guys ahead were so tense. Almost lost control. Almost went straight into claw form. Xiaoyu. It's Uncle Lee, a fake Uncle Lee Xiaoyu. Your temperament can never become a transcendent. You'll hurt others and you'll hurt yourself. You should know by now you don't have the aptitude for this. The mountains and rivers of Great Zhou are cracking. Aberrants run rampant on the brink of collapse. You know this, deep down you know all of this. You could have lived a good life. Why chase the path of the transcendent? What sets transcendence apart from the mundane was never power. It's an unbreakable will. Then you become that superhero you. You want to be a hero, a hero. Stop fooling yourself. There was never some mighty assassin named you, just an ordinary kid new to the transcendent, desperate to bask in some borrowed glory to make himself shine. I don't want to discourage you, but that's the truth. Loves sleeping and hates getting up early. Is playful likes attractive members of the opposite sex. Hates when elders nag marching to his own drum. Thinks he's got it all figured out. Always trying to stand out. Always believing he's different from everyone else. Loves being the center of attention. Craves more eyes on him. No real skills to speak of. Yet still believes he'll make something of himself. But you know what? You're not special. You're just like most people your age. You're not super and you're not a hero. Now let's return to the original question. Can you become a transcendent? You know very well that the dark side of this world isn't just a shadow layer. You also know that even with the blazing sun overhead, there's always shadow it can't reach. A world of undercurrents never as kind as the fairy tales. This is the great cataclysm. To become a transcendent is to face the cataclysm head on. Some believe in the light, some extinguish it. Those caught in between, what choice do they make? I always heard Patrolman Lee mention a nephew. Finally getting to see him in person today. Not quite what I imagined, not at all. He's got a lively personality. Wait, didn't Patrolman Lee say his nephew had absolutely no talent for becoming a transcendent? His test results aren't out yet, but I guess they won't be too bad. You just believe whatever Patrolman Lee says. He's definitely just being modest. Speaking of Patrolman Lee, you should be in the northern capital by now, right? I heard they've already assigned a code name to that thing, and the Research Institute has uncovered a lot of baffling information. The files are being compiled. They're debating whether to release it within the Night Watch. Your old classmate told you that. Yeah, he didn't say much, just that it completely defies comprehension. That's why they had to summon all the war commanders for a meeting. Never a moment of peace, huh? He's already advanced further than most of the students being tested. Think he can reach tier 6. Probability is pretty low. If he were Patrolman Lee's direct bloodline, maybe there'd be a chance. True across all of Great Joe. Tier 6 talents can be counted on one hand. Only 15 people. Hey, it's turning red. It's turning red? Base it on the current readings. His talent has already reached tier 5. Lower end, but the test isn't over yet. As long as he can hold on, the color will keep shifting deeper. That's strange. It's already red, but he's still so far from the mana source stone. Something's wrong. All the data checks out though.
Ah,
What the hell is going on? Do you really understand this world? Give it up, this is meaningless. You come from an age of peace. You grew up in the sunlight. How could you ever truly adapt to a life so full of peril? Uncle Lee lost an arm. Uncle Lou was badly wounded years ago. His strength hasn't advanced a single step since. He still needs constant medication and treatment. When you walk through the Night Watch headquarters, you've seen it all. Some have grotesque eyeballs growing across their bodies. Some have entire arms turned into bone armor. Others have skin like withered tree bark. And then you understood. So this is the price of corruption. The price of becoming a transcendent. Ask yourself honestly, are you willing to bear that risk enough? Do you have the courage to face that risk?
io.
Is this all you've got? What Wang Jiwen was deeply immersed in his role as Ding Yuanping in The Way of Heaven, becoming one of the most unforgettable child stars on... Wait. I'm asking if this is all you've got? Keep throwing cold water on me. Keep trying to make me give up. Honestly. At first, you actually had me fooled. I even started spiraling. Kept asking myself over and over, why exactly can I become a transcendent? Do I have what it takes? Someone like me probably can't write. Ordinary and ignorant with a dash of blind overconfidence. Can I really carry that banner? I can't. I'm not worthy. Yeah, your words did make me hesitate. But no, that's not how it is, teachers. Impart knowledge and resolve doubt. Their students walk 1,000 paths. Healers snatch life from death's door. Their merit is beyond measure. But was anyone born to be a teacher? Born to be a healer, I used to be terrified of death. Whether it was transcendence or aberrance, I was deeply afraid of them all. Then again, who in this world isn't afraid of death? My family background is ordinary. My looks are ordinary, my grades are ordinary. Ordinary in every single way. I was never some gifted prodigy lost in the crowd. You could even call me mediocre. But my life is not a hasty scribble. This time, I want to rewrite the course. Becoming a transcendent isn't some monstrous flood. The youth of our generation must carry a fire in our hearts that never goes out. Don't settle for a homogenized life. Don't drift into a numb existence. Fight to become someone who chases the starlight. In China, this is so. In Great Zhou, it is the same. This light is like the stars and like the rising sun. I won't think about dying a hero's death or spilling blood and brains. Becoming a transcendent is simply that, becoming a transcendent. To chase the wind and waves, to grow toward the sun. I may be small, but I want to try climbing to the summit, to see the different scenery beyond the distant mountains.